Today, you are the CEO of your own company. You have a team, an office, a plan.
Yes, it is hard to believe sometimes.
Because 13 years ago, your life was very different.
Very different. 13 years ago, I had nothing. I was sleeping on the street.
You were homeless.
Yes, at 22 years old. No home, no money, no family nearby, nothing.
Let's go back. Let's start from the beginning.
Past. I grew up in a small town. My family was poor, but we had a home, we had food, we had each other.
So, what happened?
When I was 20, my father lost his job. Then my mother got sick. Everything collapsed at the same time.
Collapsed means fell apart completely, like a building that falls down.
Yes, I moved to the city to find work. I had one bag, $50, and a lot of hope.
And what happened in the city?
I found a job for 6 months. Then the company closed. I had no money for rent, and slowly, I ended up on the street.
How long were you homeless?
8 months, the longest 8 months of my life.
What changed? What was the moment things started to get better?
A woman at a shelter. Her name was Rose. She looked at me and said, "You have something. Don't waste it."
A stranger believed in you.
Yes, and for some reason, I believed her. I asked her, "What can I do?" She said, "Learn one skill, just one, every day."
One skill.
I found a free computer at the library, and I started learning design every day, 2 hours, sometimes 3,
While sleeping on the street?
while sleeping on the street. The library was warm and free and full of possibility.
And then?
After 1 year of learning, I got a small freelance job, $20, but it was mine. I earned it.
Freelance means you work for yourself, not for one company. You do small jobs for different people.
Yes. Then bigger jobs. Then I saved money. Then I rented a room. Then I hired one person. Then two.
One step at a time.
Always one step. Never trying to jump. Just one step. Then another.
Now, back to today, present. What do you want people to take from your story?
3 things. First, your situation today is not your destination. Where you are is not where you will stay.
Destination means where you are going, not where you are now.
Second, find one person who believes in you. Just one. It can change everything.
Like Rose at the shelter.
Like Rose. And third, learn one skill. Just one. And do it every day. The rest will follow.
From homeless at 22 to CEO at 35. One skill, one step, one day at a time.
That is the whole story.
What skill are you learning right now? Write in the comments. We want to know.
And remember, it is never too late and never too early. Start now.
Paula, I want to ask you something personal. Is that okay?
Of course. Go ahead.
1 year ago, you told me you felt lazy, that you could not do anything. Do you remember?
I remember very well. It was a very dark time.
Tell me about the old Paula, before you understood what was really happening.
Old Paula woke up every morning with a long list of things to do. Work tasks, house tasks, family tasks, social tasks.
A very long list.
Endless. And she looked at that list and felt, I can't. I just can't.
And what did she think about herself?
She thought, I am so lazy. What is wrong with me? Everyone else can do this. Why can't I?
She blamed herself.
Every single day. And the shame made everything worse.
Shame is the feeling that something is wrong with you as a person, not just what you did, but who you are.
Yes, and shame is very heavy. It stops you completely.
So what changed? When did you understand it was not laziness?
I talked to a therapist, and she asked me, how many things are you responsible for right now?
And what did you say?
I listed everything: my job, my children, my sick mother, the house, the finances, the relationships, my own health.
That is a lot for one person.
The therapist looked at me and said, "You are not lazy. You are overwhelmed."
Overwhelmed means you have too much to handle, too much for one person at one time.
And I cried because for the first time, I was not the problem. The load was the problem.
The load, all the weight you were carrying.
Yes, lazy people don't feel guilty about doing nothing. I felt guilty every second. That is not laziness. That is exhaustion.
And now, who is Paula today?
Today, Paula says no more often. She asks for help without feeling weak. She rests without feeling guilty.
Those sound like simple things, but I know they are not.
They were the hardest things I ever learned. Saying no, asking for help, resting on purpose.
On purpose means you choose to do it, not by accident.
Yes, I schedule rest now, like a meeting. Tuesday at 7, I do nothing, and it is in my calendar.
You treat rest as seriously as work.
More seriously, because without rest, nothing else works.
What would old Paula think of new Paula?
She would not believe it. She would say, "But don't you feel guilty?" And new Paula would say, "No, because I know now. Rest is not a reward. Rest is a requirement."
If someone watching feels lazy right now, what do you want to say to them?
Look at your list. Count what you carry. You are probably not lazy. You are probably just carrying too much alone.
Ask for help, say no, rest on purpose.
You are not the problem. The load is the problem.
Do you feel overwhelmed right now? Write one word in the comments. We are reading everything.
Nina, today we want to talk about the ego. What is the ego?
The ego is the part of you that protects your self-image, your idea of who you are.
Self-image means how you see yourself: strong, smart, kind, successful.
Yes, and the ego says, protect that image, always.
Sometimes that is good, but sometimes it creates big problems. Let's show some examples.
Hi, I have an idea for the project. Can I share it?
I already have a plan. My plan is good. We don't need new ideas.
But this could really help the team.
My plan is fine. Let's move on. Okay, what just happened there?
The manager's ego could not accept a new idea because accepting it would mean maybe my plan is not the best, and the ego hates that.
The ego felt threatened. Threatened means in danger.
Yes, and to protect itself, the ego said no, even if the idea was good.
So the ego destroyed a good opportunity to protect a feeling. Hey, you look nervous. Are you okay?
I am fine, thank you. I am Nina. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That was the ego helping me. I was nervous, but my ego said, stand tall, introduce yourself, you are okay.
So the ego gave you confidence in a difficult moment.
Yes, that is the good side of the ego. It protects you from feeling small.
So the ego is not always bad.
No, It depends on how much control it has. Nina, I think you made a mistake in that decision.
No, I didn't. You misunderstood.
But the result was,
It was not my fault. The situation was complicated.
I am just trying to help.
I don't need help. I am fine.
Here, the ego is out of control. It cannot admit a mistake because admitting a mistake means I am not perfect, and the big ego cannot accept that.
And what does that cost?
It costs learning, it costs relationships, it costs growth. The ego protected the feeling but destroyed the future.
So the ego protects your self-image. That can be good, confidence in hard moments, but too much ego blocks learning, new ideas, and honest relationships.
The question is not, do I have an ego? Everyone does. The question is, who is in control, you or your ego?
Can you remember a time your ego blocked you? Write in the comments. Be honest.
Carla, are you awake?
Yes? What happened? Are you okay?
I don't know. I need to talk. Is that okay?
Always. Tell me everything.
It's him again. We fought again. He said things that hurt me, and I cried, and then I forgave him again.
Carla, this is the third time this month.
I know, but I love him. I don't know how to leave.
Can I ask you something? And please don't get angry.
Go ahead.
Why do you stay? Really, what is the real reason?
Because I'm afraid. Afraid of being alone. Afraid that nobody else will love me.
That fear, that is not love talking. That is fear talking.
Maybe, but the fear feels real.
I know it does. But Carla, you are staying because of fear, not because this relationship is good for you.
That hurts to hear.
I know. I am sorry, but I am your friend, and a good friend tells you the truth.
Understanding the pattern.
But why do I keep going back even when I know it is not good?
Because the cycle feels familiar. He is mean, you are hurt, he is sorry, you feel loved again, and the cycle starts over.
Cycle. Like a wheel.
Yes, and the sorry part, the moment he apologizes, that moment feels like love, but it's just the wheel turning again.
I never thought of it like that.
The question is not, does he love me? The question is, does this relationship make me better or worse?
Worse. I am more anxious, more sad, less confident than before.
You just answered your own question. I know what I need to do, I just don't know how to do it.
You don't have to know how tonight. Just know what. The how comes later.
Thank you, Mike, for picking up.
Always. Go to sleep. Tomorrow is a new day.
Good night.
Good night, Carla.
We stay in relationships that hurt us because of fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of not being loved again.
But fear is not a reason to stay. It is a reason to look inside and understand yourself better.
The question is not, does he love me? The question is, does this relationship make me better or worse? Have you ever stayed somewhere too long? Write in the comments. You are not alone.
Okay, Tom. I have 10 questions about therapy. Answer fast. First thing you think. Ready?
Ready. Let's go.
Question 1. Is therapy only for people with serious problems?
No. Anyone can benefit.
Question 2. Is going to therapy a sign of weakness?
No. It is a sign of courage.
Question 3. Can you fix yourself without therapy?
Sometimes, but having help is faster and safer.
Question 4. Does therapy always work?
No. It depends on the therapist and on the person. You have to find the right match.
Question 5. Is therapy expensive?
It can be, but there are free and low-cost options in most places.
Question 6. Should children go to therapy?
Yes, if they are struggling. Children have feelings too.
Question 7. Do you need a big problem to start therapy?
No, you can go just to understand yourself better.
Question 8. Can talking to a friend replace therapy?
It helps, but a therapist is trained. A friend is not. Different things.
Question 9. Is online therapy real therapy?
Yes, studies show it works just as well for many people.
Question 10. Should everyone go to therapy?
Not everyone needs it right now, but everyone could benefit at some point in life.
Okay, let's slow down now. Some of those answers surprised me. Let's talk about a few.
Sure, which one?
Question 2. Therapy as courage. Why?
Because asking for help is hard. Many people prefer to suffer alone. Going to therapy means saying, I have a problem and I want to fix it. That is brave.
And question 8. Friends versus therapists.
Friends love you. That is beautiful, but they are not trained. A therapist knows how to ask the right questions, how to listen without judging, how to help you see things differently.
A different kind of conversation.
Yes, both are important, but different.
And the last question. Not everyone needs it now, but everyone could benefit at some point in life.
Yes, life is hard for everyone. Divorce, loss, career changes, self-doubt. At some point, extra support helps everyone.
And there's no shame in that.
No shame at all.
Have you ever been to therapy? Or would you consider it? Write in the comments. No judgment here.
And remember, asking for help is one of the strongest things you can do.
Hi, excuse me? I'd like to return this product.
Sure, no problem. What seems to be the issue?
Well, I bought it 2 days ago, and it's not working properly.
I'm sorry to hear that. What exactly is happening?
It turns on, but after a few minutes, it just stops.
That's definitely not normal.
Yeah, I tried using it yesterday, and the same thing happened.
Did you try charging it fully?
Yes, I did. I charged it overnight.
Okay, good. And after that?
Same problem. It works for a bit, and then it shuts off.
I understand. That must be frustrating.
It is. I really needed it.
Of course. Let me help you with that.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Do you have the receipt with you?
Yes, I do. Here it is.
Great, thank you. Let me take a look. Okay, you bought this 2 days ago.
Yes, exactly.
That's good. You're still within the return period.
That's a relief.
Would you like a refund or an exchange?
I'm not sure.
Take your time.
I mean, I like the product, but I'm worried
Worried about what?
that the same thing might happen again.
I understand. That's a fair concern.
Yeah, I don't want to go through this again.
That makes sense.
So, what do you recommend?
Well, we can give you a new one, same model,
Okay.
or you can choose a different product,
Hmm.
or we can process a full refund.
Right. I think I prefer a refund.
No problem at all.
Yeah, I think that's safer.
I understand. I'll start the refund process for you.
Thank you.
Just a moment, please.
Sure.
Can I ask, how often did you use it?
Just once, actually.
Just once?
Yeah, I tried it the same day I bought it.
And it stopped working right away?
Not right away, after a few minutes.
I see.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was my mistake.
That happens.
So I tried again the next day.
And same result?
Exactly the same.
Okay, thanks for explaining.
No problem.
All right, I'm processing your refund now.
Great.
It will go back to your original payment method.
Perfect.
It may take a few days to appear.
That's fine.
Okay, it's done.
That was fast.
Yes, it's a simple process.
Thank you for making it easy.
Of course.
I was a bit worried when I came in.
Yeah, returns can be stressful sometimes.
Exactly.
But you did everything right.
Good to know.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, yes.
Sure.
Do you have a similar product, but more reliable?
Yes, we do. Let me show you.
That would be great.
Hey, Sophie? Can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. What's up?
Nothing serious. I just wanted to ask you something.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, we've been talking a lot lately,
Yeah, we have.
and I really enjoy it.
Me too.
I was thinking maybe we could hang out sometime.
Hang out? Like, how?
I don't know, maybe grab coffee or dinner.
That sounds nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd like that.
Really?
Of course.
I wasn't sure if you'd say yes.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't want to make things awkward.
It's not awkward. It's actually sweet.
Okay, good.
So, when are you free?
Maybe this weekend?
Saturday works for me.
Great. Evening?
Yes, that's perfect.
There's a small cafe near the park.
I know that place. It's nice.
So, Saturday, evening, cafe?
It's a date.
A date?
Yeah, if you want it to be.
I do.
Then it is.
Okay, now I'm nervous again.
Don't be. It's just me.
That's exactly why I'm nervous.
You'll be fine.
I hope so.
You will.